Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I created this creepy doll look. It was my first time doing it, so I was playing around with it a little bit, and you're welcome to do the same. If you just like the doll side of it, you could do that on your whole face and you would have a perfect Halloween costume, but for Halloween I wanted to make it a little bit creepier. I will leave a list of the products in the description box as there were too many to show. So the first thing you're going to do is take some kind of craft glue or glue stick over your eyebrow. Don't put anything on there, that'll rip it off later. But you're going to put it on the eyebrow of the zombie side. This will help make it look like your skin was really ripped off. So once that eyebrow is thoroughly glued down, the next step is going to require liquid latex and a tissue. I'm using Ben Nye's liquid latex. With that tissue, you're going to rip it in half and then cut 3 strips of the same width.
Terrible. I am a human being capable of doing terrible things. I am a human being capable of doing terrible things.
So now I'm going to take a sponge and that liquid latex. I'm going to put a strip of the liquid latex down the middle of my face. It's going to be the same width as the tissue. Then I'm going to apply the tissue on top and repeat until all 3 of those are glued down on my face.
The spook.
Okay, so the mistake I made here was putting that too far into my hairline. Also watch out for your eyebrow and eye. The latex will rip your hairs right out. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to take a full coverage foundation, a shade or 2 lighter than my skin to help with that porcelain doll look. I'm going to cover it on the doll side of my face. Once I've done that, I'm going to peel back that latex on the side of the zombie and put some of the foundation underneath as well. Spooky. Alright, so now I'm taking my BH Cosmetic concealer. This is what I use for my normal makeup, so it's probably not going to be the right shade since I used a lighter foundation, but it'll still help conceal under the eye and help give that porcelain doll look.
ay.
Now I'm going to go ahead and take a setting powder and setting in that concealer on that foundation. Any powder will do. A translucent powder might help you look a little more like porcelain. I went and used my Hello Flawless. Once that's done, I'm going to take a contour palette and contour my cheekbones all the way to the line of the bottom of my nose, and then also contour the nose. This is going to help me look more like a doll. After I blend in that dark color really well to my contour, I'm going to go ahead and take the lighter color on my contour palette as well, highlighting my nose, my cheekbone, and my chin. Now I'm going to take the brightest, pinkest blush that I have, and I'm going to put it right on top of that contour line on my cheek, making it look really rosy and doll-like. I want to put it kind of close to my nose, but I will blend it into my hairline just a little bit. I'm going to take my BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil palette for this eye look. You can use any eyeshadow you have. Bright colors are the best. I'm going to go with a bright pink. I'm going to keep my eyes, my cheeks, and my lips all in that range. I'm going to go ahead and start with my base color, and it's going to blend into my brow bone just a little bit. Once I take that, I'm going to cover my eyelid in pink, and I'm going to blend in just a little bit of that black, and then making the corner of my eyes bright. I am now going to take my eyebrow pencil, fill in my eyebrow, and draw on quite a bit. This is one of the only times you'll hear me say this, but you're going to want that to look as drawn on as possible, because that's what a doll would look like. I am now going to use the white from my Midnight Color Stack for this. You can use a white eyeliner or whatever you have, but what we're going to do with this is fill in the waterline and then put it underneath the eyelashes as well. You want to make your eye look bigger. So now I'm going to take my e.l.f. gel liner. You're welcome to use liquid or whatever eyeliner you have. Pencil probably won't work as well. But what I'm going to do with this gel liner is outline the entirety of my eye, encompassing that white, again, to really make my eye look bigger. I'm also going to use this gel liner to draw on fake eyelashes. You're welcome to put actual fake eyelashes on or just mascara, but I like the drawn on look personally. I'm also going to refill in that white, just making it pop a little bit more. The last part of the doll side of the face is the lips. I'm going to use this Color Tattoo lip stain. I was going to use the red because I thought it would be too pink, but it ended up being just right. And I ended up taking a lighter color pink as well, just to highlight it. Now with this first layer of lip stain, I'm going to kind of put it on in the shape of a heart. You can do different shapes with this depending what kind of doll look you're doing. But I liked putting the highlight on with the other color just to make those lips pop.
And even though I should say no, I can't ignore. It's poison. Just one touch and I'm numb. It's poison.
So that is the completed look on the doll side. I am now going to be taking Ben Nye's color stack and Ben Nye's bruises to do the other side. The first thing I need is a textured sponge, which I did not have, so I took one of those white sponges and ripped out little bits on the end of it to make it textured. Now before I actually start applying those bruises, I'm going to conceal that eyebrow. That's the point of having the glue on there, is to help that concealer better cover it. And if you want to, you can set it with a powder, but you don't have to.
It's a monster.
Okay, so taking that textured sponge I created and the Ben Nye bruises, I'm going to start with that dark red color, applying it under where my skin's being pulled back, and spreading it out, focusing on my eye and under my cheekbone to give it a sunken in look. Alright, so I'm going to take that light red and just highlight some of the areas I've already touched on. Then I'm going to take the dark purple on that bruises from Ben Nye and deepen the areas that I've already put that dark red on. Now taking this dark blue color, I'm going to deepen this look even further, and then taking just a little bit of black, not too much, deepen it to the full extent, focusing mainly on the eyes.
It's a monster.
So using that same sponge, I'm going to rip out pieces on the end to retexture it. This way when I use the lighter colors, it doesn't mix with the colors I've already put on my face. I'm then going to go in with the yellow and hit the light areas where none of the red is. And then mix the red and the yellow with a little bit of green to make it look bruised. Okay, so now that the bruising is done, I'm going to take this Thick Blood by Ben Nye, applying it to the inner area of where the cut is, just to kind of add texture. The way I'm applying it is with a Q-tip. I'm ripping the cotton out. You can use anything that works for you, a spoon or something that you have lying around at home. Okay, so the next step is to take any kind of fake blood. I either got this from Walmart or Spirit Halloween, and you're just going to apply it to where the thick blood is, spreading it out a little bit more. I let this drip down my neck to add a real wound effect. Alright, I hope this tutorial was helpful. This is the final completed look. If you enjoyed this at all, please subscribe below and like the video as well, and look forward to future tutorials.